Well, this is the last job I'll get parking cars. Hi, I'm John Glass and this is SunDirect Car Crazy, and tonight I investigate why this car is called a Humpy. And I think I'm beginning to understand why.
And I'm Shane Drake, and who would have thought too much race car driving would make you want to go around in circles all the time?
I'm Fleur Revell, and tonight I'll be taking a spin with New Zealand's fashion maven.
And are we ever in the right place to get in the car-killing mood?
Only this week's car put up a real fight.
Mercedes-Benz are known for their large, safe and comfortable cars, but in more recent times they've entered the large, less safe and not at all comfortable world of motorsport with Indy cars, Formula One and their own sports cars and GT racing at Le Mans.
And so, with tuning specialists AMG, they've come up with the CLK, a supercar with both style and performance.
Spawned from its GT racing cousin, this beast will cruise the Autobahn at a speed restricted 250 kilometres an hour.
Now, I can't do that in New Zealand, but I can point this baby across our beautiful countryside at a safe pace and still be grinning from ear to ear. Come on, Fleur.
So is this more of a racing type car?
It's best of both worlds. You've got a very smart luxury car, but with sports car performance.
Yeah. That's starting to sound familiar, that sound, you know.
That's good. That AMG have also developed an active suspension package for the car, which helps keep the car stable around corners. So if you're going around the corner and the car is tending to get a little bit unbalanced, then it will react each corner accordingly to keep the car flat and balanced. And that package includes 17-inch wheels and 225 kilowatts or 320 odd horsepower of roaring V8. Oh. Push that forward. Push that forward. No, the other one. This thing here. That thing there. Put there.
Oh, okay.
All right? That adjusts your seat, and then you press button 1, and a little bloody... No.
You've got no idea.
I know what that's
Shane
for.
Drake, racing car champion, has no idea how to work the seat.
But don't you worry, I got my own back.
Shane, it's not funny.
It stops good too, doesn't it?
Yeah, the brakes work.
God, you're not going to get like John, are you?
I feel ill.
Yes, there's two of them I've done it to.
One thing you've got to know about motoring in the 90s is how to accessorise. And if you think you've seen them all, think again. Neon, the neon light rod. Now this goes underneath the car, gives you that little bit of extra illumination as you're cruising. Nice call. Or possibly the number plate illuminator. Got a special number plate? That'll kick it up at night for you. And finally, you've got the internal disco lights for that mobile trance party that you've always wanted. Check these out, and may the force be with you. The classic FJ Holden, also known as the Humpy. And I think I'm beginning to understand why. Oh, Howard, that's what you're doing, mate. Oh, you had me worried for a while there, mate.
Well, they need a bit of a clean now and again.
Oh, as long as it's just cleaning.
That's right.
Now, why is the FJ Holden considered such a classic car?
Well, I suppose it's mostly its shape and a good six-seater car. They were bought out at a very reasonable price, and the dealer network for parts were available everywhere. And it got a lot of people into cars when cars were not too available at that time. Well, they were good for 83, 85 miles an hour, and they'd sit all day on 60, 65 miles an hour in Australia on the long straights, and very economical. 30 miles to the gallon at a steady 50, 55, which was very good for its day. It's just a 3-speed, simple gearbox.
Three on the tree?
Yeah, no synchro on first. You can double the clutch into first. And the layout was always quite simple, just temperature gauge, generator gauge, oil gauge, and a 9-gallon petrol tank. Of course, Australia already had the assembly lines already there. It was just a matter of getting a product which was homegrown and we would suit.
Yeah.
And then it was just an amazing success. They started exporting, and it's gone on ever since for over 50 years.
It's like an icon now.
That's right.
There's a big chrome grill action thing going on here. Was this classic to the FJ look?
Well, it was. It gave it a distinctive look from the previous model, the 48215. Instead of having a tall grill pattern, they managed to stretch it out with a main grill bar with 10 grill teeth, bonnet bar, and of course the Holden medallion, which fitted into the into the vein of the bonnet. Yes.
And the colour it's very 50s, very 50s kind of yellow thing.
They started using a lot of the pastel colours and the light greens, and this is called Crocus Cream. Well, it's the car for the century down under. It's certainly got a lot of people into these cars. They've been going for 50 years now, and they're still making them.
Now here's your chance to win a brand new car, or maybe even two. Simply by watching SunDirect Car Crazy, you could become the owner of the new Jeep V8 Grand Cherokee, or a Chrysler Neon and a Chrysler Voyager. Both packages worth in excess of $80,000. Entering is super simple. Just name the car featured in this week's Car Crazy test drive, fill in the entry form in New Zealand Autocar magazine, and keep your fingers crossed.
My guest tonight knows quite a bit about fashion, and she has taste to match. And you never know, you could actually be one of her customers. After the break, meet the star who drives this car.
Fleur Ravel, how are you?
All right, how are you?
This might suit you.
Yeah, it's lovely, isn't it? Now, you're going to take me for a bit of a drive, aren't you?
Yes, I will, but come on, we're going to do something first. Come over here. Fleur, we're going to wash the car first because I don't do anything without having a clean car.
Okay, I thought you were going to show me a couple of designs.
I am going to. You've got to have a clean car to go shopping, girl. Come
Especially if you live in Auckland. Okay.
Fleur, you've never done this in your life, have you?
Sorry.
You have not. I love Alfa Romeos. I just love them. They're nice and discreet and stylish. Okay, girl, you do the back and I'll do the front.
This isn't quite what I had in mind. Okay, we're all done then. Right, let's go.
Not in this t-shirt. Fleur, really, we've got to change.
So what was your first car?
Oh, it was a Mini. And when because the Minis were just so hot then. I mean, we're talking a long time ago.
What colour?
Oh, it wasn't a very gorgeous colour. It was not a girl's colour. It was British racing green.
How much do you think this car reflects your personality?
It's very feminine. It's a girl's car, you know? And so...
And understated.
It's understated. It's got lovely designs, particularly the back end. The arse of this car is so sexy. It's gorgeous.
Hear that, folks? That is a lovely car. It's nice to drive in.
It's a selfish car.
It is a selfish car.
Yeah. But then I think, why not? I mean, you know, here I am. My children have grown up now. It's time for moi. So moi is having a little convertible for moi.
Now, it must be a bit of a babe magnet. I mean, you must get a few looks. Blonde hair, attractive woman, nice car.
20 years ago, I would have said yes. Now, I know I'm not into that and I don't care. We all have passions about certain things. You know, some people are very funny about their food and their wine and their restaurants and their whatever. For me, a car, so long as I live, will always be, the cars in my life will always be European.
Thanks, Paula. That was fun. It was great. What should we do now?
Glass of wine?
Love one.
When approaching a roundabout or an intersection, here's a safe and easy rule to remember. If the approaching vehicle is coming toward your driver's door, you must give way. If the approaching vehicle is coming toward your passenger's door, then they must give way. But more importantly, never take it for granted. Always stay alert. The Toyota Corolla, New Zealand's favourite car for 13 of the last 15 years, and once upon a time built locally at Toyota's assembly plant in Thames. Now, the Corollas are coming directly from Japan and bringing with them some changes. Well, John, this is the 1.6 GL model. This is the mainstay of the Corolla range. I'll tell you what appealed to me when I walked into the showroom was the front and these oval headlights.
Yep. In fact, the whole front to me has got quite a unique look. It's actually quite a sort of a retro thing happening here. Even the back, if you've seen the back, they're very kind of tear-shaped, kind of post-millennium.
You may remember that Toyota New Zealand used to pride itself on its local interior design. Well, the Japanese haven't let them down. Well-presented colours, nice trim, and they still feel good. Now, the model also sports a few new safety features, like airbag, optional ABS, and seatbelt pretensioners.
What exactly are seatbelt pretensioners?
Well, the seatbelt pretensioner works like this. You know how when you stop in a hurry, you got this little bit of slack? Well, the pretensioner works off a sensor in the airbag, which sends a message back to here to retract the belt, so it's keeping full tension around the driver or passenger.
All right, let's put this little beauty through its paces.
Settle down, John. While Corolla might share the shape and the name of this world rally car, it's not a sports saloon. Still, a great city car. You'll also find the driving position very user-friendly. Both the seat and the steering wheel adjust up and down. Nippy in the city, but it feels just as much at home on the open road. The suspension is still very, very good, even though Chris Amon doesn't have the same input as the last Corolla.
So, what sort of person would buy a brand new Corolla? Well, Laura would, because you're a Corolla owner, aren't you?
Yes, I am. Yeah.
Well, would you like to have a look at this brand new one?
That'd be great.
Come
thanks.
on. Well, Laura, what do you think?
Well, it's a lovely colour, isn't it? Nice blue.
Lovely. And what do you think of the front?
Very nice. It's a lot more sleeker, a lot more shaped, isn't it? It's a lot.
Yeah?
Yeah, very different. Yeah.
Little round
Yep, very
things,
nice.
quite nice.
Yep.
Do you want to have a look round the side?
Yeah, that'd
Come
be great.
on, off we go. So, Laura, how does the boot space compare?
That's definitely a lot deeper than mine. Yeah, probably about the same width, but definitely a lot deeper.
And is that an important selling point for you?
Yeah, for sure. Means more shopping, more sports gear, more clothing, live out of my car, kind of thing.
Yeah.
Or do you think this car actually doesn't follow the typical Corolla styling?
No, it's definitely a lot different. It kind of jumped. You can definitely see the flow from the earlier Corollas through to where I am now.
Yeah.
But this one's kind of jumped. It's kind of sort of taken a big leap and moved away from the traditional shaping.
You obviously know your Corollas quite well, don't you?
Oh, I've had a few.
We've just been through the Domain and
Yep.
a very twisty and windy little road.
Yep.
Compared to your car.
Well, I've had my car lowered, so it's definitely a lot smoother than my car. My car tends to be a little bit bumpy, but having said, I mean, it doesn't feel any less safe. It's a very, very nice car to drive. Good to have all the safety features in there. That's something that mine doesn't have there, the airbag and sort of things like that. It's definitely a lot more roomy than my car, even though the overall size probably isn't that much bigger. But definitely, yeah, I'd like it.
The new shape grew on Laura, and she marked the car 8 out of 10.
I love these big American cars. Big, fast V8s. I race a limited saloon at Waikato Park Speedway. My brother owns Yorta Undertaker, so I thought, Undertaker, Overtaker.
Ever wondered what the initials MG stand for? I'll tell you after the break. It's just as well the initials MG caught on, because who on earth would buy a car called Morris Garages? The MG was named after W.R. Morris, who had a garage in Oxford. Now they're a part of the Rover Group.
Do you remember what your mother used to tell you?
never take lollies from strangers, never run with scissors, and never ever feed your car into a machine that turns it into scrap metal. Well, who listens to Mum? Because Sarah certainly doesn't. Let's go and meet this week's lucky contestant. Come on. Hi, how are you, Sarah? Hey, Sarah, do you want a lolly?
Yeah.
She does. See, she doesn't listen to Mum.
No, you're not a stranger though, John.
Oh.
I met you earlier.
Oh, did you?
You're actually here to get rid of this, aren't you?
That's right.
And your boyfriend suggested that you
Get rid of the car,
Get rid of the
yes. He fixes it most of the time, and he's fixed it one too many times, and last time he didn't want to.
But this was Mum's car originally, wasn't it?
It was. We sort of bought it for her to drive around in, and as us kids were going through our teenage years, we sort of got it to take out and drive.
So there's a few memories with this car, teenage years.
Yeah.
So this is the family car.
Could tell a few stories, couldn't it?
Okay, why don't you come with me now, and I'll tell you a little bit more how the game works.
Right.
Good
All
luck,
right?
sweetie.
Thanks.
Now, Sarah, here we have a line of brand new Toyotas, okay? And in every boot, there's a different prize.
Okay.
And one of the boots is the grand prize that you could win here today, which is a brand new Toyota Corolla, and you could win it. But the other prizes you could win tonight are
A set of 4 brand new premium Continental tyres from Germany, valued at $1,000 courtesy of New Zealand Motor Distributors. An APCO Auto Parts gift pack including mothers, polishes and waxes, plus an assortment of Pennzoil merchandise valued at $850. A brand new Sony CD single player car stereo with 40 watts per channel, plus a set of Explode component speakers valued at $899 courtesy of Sony New Zealand. And a Momo gift pack including a Fighterwood leather steering wheel, phantom gear knob, and a pair of seatbelt pads valued at $915 courtesy of Concord Trading.
But obviously the grand prize that you are here to win is the Toyota.
That's right.
So let's hear a bit more about it from Shane. Come on.
Okay.
Well, Sarah, this week's fantastic prize is the all-new Toyota Corolla.
Right.
Jump in, see how it fits.
What do you think?
I'm actually really keen on Toyotas. So,
Yeah, why is that?
They just go.
It's got the 1600cc multi-valve engine. It's a 5-speed. It's got electric front windows, air conditioning. Plus, your brand new car comes with free car insurance for 1 year, courtesy of Sun Direct Insurance.
Do you like the feel of it?
Yes,
Go
I
on, get
do.
in there and have a little...
I
Yeah?
do like that.
This could be you?
It could be me, yeah.
Come with me and let's get serious. First question. A broken yellow line on the edge of a road means A, you can't park there at any time, B, you can park there at night, or C, the paint sprayer had hiccups. Which is the correct
That
answer?
would be A.
She's correct. Please pop the first boot. Well done. Look at that. Which British make of car is most closely associated with the British royal family?
Would be the Rover.
No, close. It's the Daimler.
You're the boyfriend. You're the fix-it man. You glad to see this car go?
Oh, yes, definitely am. Yeah, we've had problems with this car from the very beginning.
From May 1999, what document must New Zealand drivers carry at all times?
Their driver's license.
Well done. Let's pop that boot, Shane. Come on. Give her a hand. Yes. What is the name of the joint coupling at each end of a car's drive shaft? It's also the name of a film company.
It's probably really easy.
Quite easy. Think big.
Think big.
It's not global, it's...
Universal.
Yes, it's Universal. We got there in the end. Which of a car's major systems has wishbones? Is it A, steering, B, suspension, or C, the picnic hamper in the boot?
B.
Yes, suspension, pop that boot. Well done. That is brilliant. Now, what I'm going to do right now is I'm going to offer you $1, $2, $3, $400, okay? I'll give you that right now if you allow us to kill your car. But think about it. What do you think she should do, huh? Are you going to disappoint them? What are you going to do?
Yeah, we'll go for it.
She's going to kill it. Give her applause. Well done. Woo! That is yours right now. Shane, will you kill this car?
What do you think, Graham? $400? Would you kill yours or would you take the money and run?
Oh, kill it. Definitely kill it.
Really nasty.
All those memories This beautiful Daihatsu Charade.
Oh, no way!
And there it goes.
Oh, no way!
Oh! You've allowed this.
It's okay, the car is gonna die a happy death.
Oh!
Uh-oh!
He spat it back out. Roger! This car doesn't want to die.
You see though, the car just doesn't want to die, eh? It just comes straight back out again, eh?
Let's get this thing in here.
I think it's quite sad, really. I always liked that car.
There it goes.
Oh my god!
Oh my God! We just got a sunroof.
Oh no way!
Little matchbox car, really, isn't it? And there goes that very important back seat. Whoa! Do we go around and have a look at the other side? See what we...
Oh no!
There we go.
Way.
That's a good job, doesn't it? Look at that.
Well, if I had it here, I think I might. But I haven't got it here.
Okay. You've now got to make a decision of which boot you're going to go for. You can go for 1, 3, 4, or 5.
Which boot do you think she'll pick? She's got to choose one boot.
Oh, that'd be silly.
Number 1.
Yeah, number 1.
I'll go with the Celica.
You go for number 1?
Number
She's
1.
going for number 1. Shane?
The question is, what is the name of the large structure, usually at the front of an engine, through which the cooling liquid flows?
Radiator.
She's got it!
She's got it! And now, the big moment. You have won an APCO Auto Parts gift pack that includes mothers, polishes and waxes, plus an assortment of Pennzoil merchandise valued at $850. Well done! You've done brilliantly. But before we go, Fleur, can you tell me which car the grand prize was in?
Yeah, it was in car number 3.
Car number 3, you were close, but you did so well.
No.
Hey, thanks again for playing. You did really well.
Thank you.
All right, we'll see you again next week.
Okay, see ya.
Bye-bye.
But more legroom. Of course, that's not really a problem for you, is it?
I'm sorry, I don't follow.
You being sawn off and all.
Because we're going to take you for a test drive.
Fantastic.
Let's go. Oh!
Remember, if you're thinking car, travel, home or contents insurance, give SunDirect a call on 0800 80 1710.
I thought we needed closure there, and I'm like, oh, I'll close the boot. Sorry, are you all right?
Yeah, I'm fine.